Hi everyone, this is Carson and Peter McPhail here with Lifestyle Properties of Maine. Today we're looking at a 70-acre property here in the town of East Machias. Where we are currently, we are at the Gardner Lake Boat Launch, which is only a half-mile away from the property. And Gardner Lake, it's about a 3,800-acre lake with a max depth of 56 feet. And some fish species, to name a few, is going to be your salmon, your smallmouth bass, and your white and yellow perches.
Yeah, 2 minutes from here, driving. You got a beautiful boat launch your boat, go fishing for the day, take your pontoon boat out and just unwind and relax. But yeah, the 70-acre lot has about 2,000 feet on Route 1, so access is phenomenal. And then elevations there, it's just about 90 to 160 feet above sea level. Heavily timbered, folks. This is actually a timber lot, so there's all kinds of possibilities of what you could do with this property. So we're gonna head over and walk through and show it to you guys. Thanks for joining us.
So we've arrived here at the property. Here's some of the frontage here on coastal Route 1. As you can see, the property is very wooded. Let's go have a look. So we're a couple hundred feet here off of Route 1, and as you can see, amazing spruce here. They're at least got to be 60 feet tall, some of these in here. But the property is just littered with them.
Man, this is a beautiful spruce forest. The forest floor here is covered with moss. What a beautiful spot. There's deer sign everywhere. We followed a deer trail coming into the property, but we're gonna continue in, give you a better look at it.
So we're walking further through this property, and you know, there's a really nice rolling landscape here that's just beautiful forest, beautiful pristine forest. You have all this beautiful moss covering here, but it really, between the rolling and just the overall topography of this lot, it really furthers diversify the landscape of this lot. And there's still plenty of flat areas to build, so it's a very well-rounded, well-landscaped lot.
We are about in the center of the lot now, and I have seen nothing but just beautiful spruce trees, 40, 50, 60 feet tall. This is probably the best timber lot I have seen in a long time. What a beautiful property.
So we're about 2/3 here through the lot. The timber has stayed consistent the entire time. And right now we're standing over heavily padded down game trail. And throughout, as we've been walking this property, it has just been covered in sign everywhere. So if you're someone who enjoys nature and enjoys deer, then this is it for you. So now that I've shown you this, we're gonna work our way back to the far end of the property and show you the highest elevation. So right here, we're at the highest point of elevation on this lot. Just want to talk a bit about the location. So this property here is in East Machias, which runs along the banks of the East Machias River. East Machias and Machias, they're both really quaint coastal towns, really nice sort of homey feeling towns. And Machias is actually home to not only one of our favorite festivals, the Blueberry Festival, but also Helen's, one of our favorite restaurants, and they do have others as well. So just very, very beautiful area. Let's go look at the lot.
So when we came onto the property off from Route 1, we've kind of circled into the back, and then we're coming off right now we're in the southeast back of the property. We've come into this natural spring area here, which is really a neat spot. You can see where the deer have been coming to it and getting a drink of water. And we're just gonna circle back around the east side and come up to the northeast side of Route 1. So we're at the center of the lot right now on the east side of the property, and just continuing to see beautiful fruit trees wherever we go, deer tracks wherever we go. And we're just gonna continue on back towards Route 1. So as you guys enjoy this forest here, I just wanted to tell you another neat feature is the Downeast Sunrise Trail, and that's only 1.5 miles away. And if you're not familiar with the multi-use trail system, it's 87 miles long, and it stretches from Ellsworth to Ayers Junction, which is just outside of Calais. And historically, it was a rail line in the 1920s, and President Franklin Delano Roosevelt used it to travel to Eastport and then out to his summer residence on Campobello Island. Just a great place to do some mountain biking, hiking, and ATV or horseback riding.
So another real neat feature about this area is we are 25 minutes away from Cutler Coast Public Preserve, and that is it is a massive preserve spanning over 12,000 acres with some of the best views of the Bold Coast in Maine, with over 10 miles of hiking and biking trails. Really beautiful, fantastic place. And this area in general in the state offers a multitude of different reserves and parks for you to explore and appreciate.
Boys, I'm just blown away by the timber on this property, but we're going to talk a little bit about the soils now. There's two main soil types here. One's hogback, Rawsonville, Abram. And Carson, what's the other soil type?
Scary Colonel Rawsonville.
Scary Colonel Rawsonville. Basically, folks, they're a very stony soil. As you can tell, phenomenal for growing trees.
So just to recap the property now, this was a 70-acre property with over 2,000 feet of road frontage on Route 1. Your taxes here are $944 a year, and the property is not in tree growth.
Yeah, spectacular property, guys. Thanks for joining us today. This has been Peter and Carson McPhail with Lifestyle Properties of Maine. We look forward to seeing you guys again real soon.